Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. We've got the MERGED ZAMASU EZA coming out in a couple of days time. Tomorrow I'm going to post the team building guide for that, because I always do that, so it comes out like the day before the event. But I decided that I might start doing this for all the EZAs, but let me know what you guys think. I decided to have one last look at MERGED ZAMASU before he gets his EZA. And then when I do the showcase for him once he's fully EZA'd, I'm going to use the exact same team. So we'll be able to see, like, visually, not just him, but the units around him, because he does get a buff for his allies as part of his EZA. It'll be interesting to see just how different it is once he's fully EZA'd on the same team. So obviously we're not using him as a leader, we're using the AGL ZAMASU for like the extreme Realm of Gods type team. So he does immense damage, greatly lowers defense. Obviously greatly lowers defense, not really been useful in a lot of things for a while, but he does do immense damage. And then he got 120% attack, which was pretty respectable for the time that he came out. And then attack minus 10% for super class allies. So I think that was one of his big problems early on, was the fact that you couldn't use him on certain teams. But you could make some pretty good extreme teams back in the day. When him and the Trunks released, pairing them up with a Vegito Blue or Rose friend was like a really good team build. So we don't need to worry about that on this team. And then he's got decent links for his, like, the character that he is, because obviously the characters you're going to run with him share a lot of these links. I mean, Fused Fire is the only one that's kind of off, but of course he can link up super well with the AGL ZAMASU. He's on Realm of Gods, Patara, Future, Time Travelers. He's on Last Resort and Explosion of Anger as well. So he's under some very strong leads on a lot of these teams. So yeah, we're going to jump in and have a look, see what he does for a few rotations, see what kind of numbers we can get out of him before we get his EZA. So let's jump over to the gameplay now. Okay, so of course he was in the 9th slot, so we are a couple of turns into the event, but I mean this part's not going to be super long, so it's not like we're going to do the whole event anyway. We've got an interesting rotation for him. If we go in and have a look, like I say, we bought basically an extreme Realm of Gods team, almost completely. This is just Goku Black disguised as Turles, so we've got an extreme Realm of Gods team. Now obviously Turles fits under the AGL ZAMASU's secondary part of his leader skill, and he's a better support unit than any other like extreme Realm of Gods unit that I had available. So I figured that we'd bring him. But yeah, so his defense is 49,000, obviously not great. You know, you can see here on like the LR 7,000 they raised there when they're super. Even STR Rose is higher, and he is getting buffs from him, and obviously links super well with the LR. So this isn't his best rotation, but we're just going to go ahead and see what we can get out of him for this turn. It's a good rotation for the LR as well, to be in the middle, get a lot of those key links. I feel like they are an LR that are, everyone's kind of forgotten about, but they can still do well on this extreme Realm of Gods type build, and obviously they're going to get a huge benefit from ZAMASU getting his EZA as well. So yeah, 1.35, not quite what you'd expect to see from a summonable LR nowadays with your 18 key super, but they do raise their defense significantly, so they are a nice, they're not like a glass cannon unit. And then STR Rose, he's aged kind of well. I mean, sorry, STR Rose, of course. Be a long time before we see any kind of EZA or anything for him. So it'll be very interesting to see what the EZA for the AGL Rose is going to be, because then it's very likely, with the way they do those kind of EZAs, that he will of course just completely replace the STR Rose, and you won't use him at all anymore. So yeah, with how ridiculously good Vegito Blue is, I'm very much looking forward to see what the AGL Rose EZA is going to be. So we should finish him off this turn. We're going to be able to have MERGED ZAMASU with the transformed AGL ZAMASU, I think. We're actually going to take him out this turn. I think that's my, do we have my ZAMASU and then like a rotation of support units? Shout out to Kevin from my friends list if you're watching this, for the Rainbow AGL ZAMASU. Don't see many of those around at the moment, so yeah, if you keep him set, and I'll use him for the post EZA showcase as well. So yeah, that was my one. So we had the weaker ZAMASU and then 2 support units. But so now with him in the middle, I would really want to see. I want the LRs. We'll get the LR off because the best rotation is going to be these 2 together, and then either the STR World Tournament Goku Black or Turles, because they both give 40% attack to the merged ZAMASU. So let's go ahead and do this. Fortunately, we have just started a new phase, so AGL ZAMASU is not going to take him out. And AGL ZAMASU is going to benefit hugely. So you saw there, we took 26k from Piccolo. Because obviously ZAMASU does have built-in damage mitigation, but he doesn't have particularly great defense. And post EZA, this TEQ merged ZAMASU is giving his Extreme Realm of Gods allies a huge defensive buff. So once that AGL ZAMASU's defense jumps up to a decent number, then you factor in that 40% damage reduction on top of that, he's going to tank incredibly well. So the rotation of both of those together, Rainbow, is going to be so incredibly powerful. So let's do this. We're quite far off of Dokkan mode. If possible, we'll try and get it with merged ZAMASU. So yeah, I just want to see. I think next turn we might have the STR Goku Black, and then we should potentially see his best attack stat on this team build. And then I will have to, when I record the Rainbow Showcase post EZA, I'll have to come back and check what this highest attack stat was. Yeah, so they don't get any extra attack links, but he's on the rotation giving him key. So we'll give you that and that, and then we'll get these. I think if we can try and get mostly same type orbs next turn, we should get the Dokkan bar to almost full. So there's the level 3 dodge. Oh, and then of course, then we're going to take a super attack. So 70k, I mean, we've got type advantage, so it's not terrible. Again, if we could get to this phase and get supered in the post EZA, it'd be very good to see the actual direct comparison. And then obviously AGL ZAMASU does very well next to him, 2.7 million attack stat, and yeah, doing some pretty decent damage to Vegeta over here. And then the World Tournament Goku Black, very solid unit, although we can't lower attack now, so whew. Yeah, he gets hit pretty hard by this Vegeta. So let's do this then, and we'll give you these. Oh yeah, I think this is going to push it just close enough. So yeah, we should be able to see the Dokkan attack with merged ZAMASU on the next turn. 3 million attack stat from the LR, that's better. Damn, that's a decent hit. And the additional as well, look at that. So close. Alright, well, at least we know ZAMASU is going to finish off Vegeta. Actually, who do we fight next? What typing are they? Is it physical Super Trunks? As long as it's not an int unit, because that'll be quite disappointing if we don't get a crit. I think it's Trunks. Okay, so oh no, so Turles is going to transform, damn it. So we don't get the 40% support for the Dokkan attack with ZAMASU. That's annoying. Yeah, it's physical Super Trunks, okay. Well, fortunately, you can see they link so well that we don't need to worry about key links or the key support from Turles. So we'll give you that, and then we'll give you that. So this is him getting no buffs. Obviously, we've got quite far now. So yeah, 70k, not quite what you want to see from him defensively. So again, in the post Rainbow Showcase, once we get, I keep saying post Rainbow, but post EZA, because he's already Rainbow now. Post EZA Showcase, be interesting to see once we get to this Trunks, how much damage does he take without support. So, and how much can we do here? Come on, get a crit. 2 million damage. So not bad. I mean, I don't think he's aged as badly as some other units that got EZAs recently. So you know, he's not terrible. You could definitely still use him now. Obviously, if you want to go for the Extreme Realm of Gods type team, then obviously he's one of the only other options, because he's the only other unit that has the merged ZAMASU name, other than the, is it the free to play physical one that you farm for his super attack. So he's still decent on the team, just as you can see from this. He's not super good defensively. And his attack stats, not terrible, but I'm very interested to see what it's going to be after we get him fully EZA'd. So I'll just show the build here at the end. I mean, I will show it again in the Rainbow Showcase because obviously it's not going to change. But I went for, this is the kind of typical build that I give to a TEQ or STR unit that's mainly just a unit there to deal damage. There's 3 dodge, 14 crit and 9 additional. So nothing about his EZA makes that need to change. So yeah, that was the ZAMASU before his EZA. One last look at him before he gets a brand spanking new update, and he's going to be very, very good. Like, I do quite like the Extreme Realm of Gods team. I'm very much looking forward to the free-to-play LR ZAMASU and Goku's body that we're getting with the 5-year. So there you go. But let me know what you think. Have you got yours rainbowed ready to go? Have you got your team good to go? We're going to do the team building video tomorrow, so I will see you guys there. And yeah, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.